All right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 29. And this is it. We have made it to the final stretch of the Arnold Marathon, the ultimate Schwarzenegger review. And Alex is still here. So, Alex, man, what's going on?
He won't leave. Yeah, guys, here to wrap it up. You know, we talked about Arnold's origins. We talked about his heyday. And now we're in the era when he came, you know, he left for a while to be governor. And he came back, and we're going to talk about his third act of his life, really. I mean, he's, you know, he's probably not going to be alive for another 20 years. So I take it that this is, you know, like the whole kind of how he's rounding everything up and how he's going out, you know. So, and last night I watched Raw Deal, believe it or not. Just my wife picked it out. You know, we couldn't pick a movie, so she just looked down and saw that and said it. And I said, okay. And it was a great time. So, yeah, I'm really excited about today.
Yep. All right, man. Yeah. It's it's a lot that we have to go through, man. But yeah, we're gonna shoot through this real quick because this is gonna be leading up into the 2000s, and we haven't really made any home runs with this one. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, you know, we left off and mentioned that you know, in between, you know, I think around the time he did Batman and Robin, he had the heart surgery, you know, and then he took a few years off of that. And then here we go. In 1999, he came back. He came back in what was supposed to be his comeback role. So yeah, in 1999, I came back and I did a movie, a horror movie. As a matter of fact, it was my second horror movie because Terminator was the first one. Not many people know that. Terminator.
Sci-fi horror, I guess, right?
Yeah, not many people know that Terminator is actually a horror movie. Not many people know that. But yeah, my second horror movie that I've ever done is called
End of Days.
Yep, End of Days. Yeah.
Yes, I knew it.
Yeah, boy, yeah. Yeah, Arnold, yeah, he proved that he wanted to, he proved that he was still in shape. So he did all his stunts in this movie, and he took on the devil in this movie.
Yeah, I saw this in a theater, and I've liked this movie since day one. I think this is still before he actually left for governor. So, yeah, I was really into this movie from day one. It was the whole thing. They were really playing off of the 1999 and how everything goes to hell in 2000 and stuff like that. So remember how we were all concerned about the Y2K crisis or whatever you call it? So, yeah, they really did a really great job. It was a great script, and supposedly the guy who wrote the script said that he wrote this script with Arnold in mind. Like, that's who he had envisioned the whole time he wrote it. So it was a real big deal for him to get Arnold to play it. And Arnold did, and it was great. And yeah, I'm a fan of this movie. I think I got the Blu-ray, do I? Yeah. Did it come out? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got the Blu-ray. It looks like the only Arnold Blu-rays they make still are Twins and True Lies, like I said. Everything else, and Pumping Iron's not on Blu-ray yet. Oh, sorry, my phone. But yeah, great movie. I don't know. You like this one? You still think he's doing pretty good here?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this movie in theater too. I saw it in the first week, and yeah, man, I think he did a real backup job with it. Yeah, he did. It was a real good movie though. I really liked it. You know, it was very very different. You know, we saw Arnold do something that we never seen him before do. You know, he played a normal guy. you know,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, he played normal guys in the past. You know, with Kindergarten Cop and Twins. You know, but still, you know, those were like different ways he was playing a normal guy. But in this movie, he was broken. You know.
Yeah. He was an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what was the first scene we saw him in? He put a gun to his head.
Yeah.
Gee. So yeah, man, that's something that we would never expect to see in an Arnold movie. You know, seeing.
I like his breakfast shake though. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. We never thought to see the Arnold that we saw in this movie. So yeah, this was a very, very good move, very good step in that direction. You know,
Yeah.
real solid. I liked it. I really liked it. So yeah, man. End of Days. Yeah, that's the movie that nobody should not sleep on. So yeah, you know, get on that. Get on that. You know. So yeah, you know. Okay. In 2000, I came back again with another comeback role. Yeah, he came back again with another comeback role, and it wasn't looking too good for him in this one. Yeah, he did a movie called The Sixth Day.
Oh yeah, yeah, the cloning one.
Yeah, very, very different.
That to me is just a regular movie. Like it's not larger than life Arnold and stuff. Like they did put, you know, they had some real actors in there and stuff, and they definitely put an effort into it. I'm just not sure. I don't know. They put money into it. I just don't know. I don't know. It was just a good movie. I don't think like it's not something I watch very often. It's the kind of Arnold movie I watch when I have exhausted all the really great ones, you know, and then I still want to see more of them or whatever. I'll put that on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this movie. Yeah, it was yeah, like I said, it was very different because, you know, and yeah, you know, spoiler alert, the end of the movie, you know, yeah, he found out that he was somebody that he didn't think he was gonna be, you know. Not much of a spoiler, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to throw out all of the all of the end results, but yeah, you know, this movie, it was yeah, it was another movie that was very different, very but yeah, it was very entertaining though. You know, I liked it. I really liked the fact that they yeah, because you know, Schwarzenegger, he's friends with Vince McMahon, and I liked the fact that they threw in the XFL.
Yeah.
You know,
By the time the movie was over, so was the league.
yeah. Yeah. They threw in the XFL. As a matter of fact, they threw in that after the league was over. They put the XFL in there. So you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was a nice little surprise for me because you know I actually like the XFL. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. The Sixth Day. You know. Yeah. You know he's They were doing cloning. You know. They were. Yeah. Arnold was fighting clones. Well, so to speak. So yeah, man. And then, you know, here we go with 2002, which should have been 2001, but a lot happened in September 2001. So yeah, the next movie in 2002, a movie was released called Collateral Damage.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah, they said it was too close to reality. His wife and daughter get killed in a bomb that a terrorist planted in front of some building, and he goes after the people themselves. That's like another one. You know, it's good, I guess. You know, it's a movie, but again, I really don't watch it all that much. It's just, you know, one of those movies where if you really killed every Arnold movie, but you're just in the mood for some Arnold, you'll say, hey, what about that one I never watched? I mean, it has its moments, and the ending is pretty cool, but...
Yeah, that movie, it was another different movie. I mean, you know, we saw Arnold play. We basically saw him play the Bruce Willis role in this movie, the Bruce Willis type of role in this movie. I mean, he played an ordinary guy doing extraordinary things. You know, in this movie, he was a firefighter. So, you know, yeah, a firefighter, you know, normal, everyday, mild-mannered firefighter, you know, and he lost his kid in a terrorist attack, you know.
Right.
Yeah, very close to reality on that one. Yeah, you know. Yeah, and like I said, you know, yeah, they planned on releasing this movie in 2001, in September 2001.
Wow.
You know, I think it was on September 22nd, 2001, they planned on releasing this movie. But then, you know, when that real terrorist attack happened, they completely halted production. You know, everything was scrapped. You know, they threw it into the next year, and nobody really cared about it because a lot bigger things was going on. You know, we didn't want to see Arnold take on terrorists. You know.
Right. I guess nobody wanted to see terrorists at all.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Die Hard, how many are there? It's 1, 2, and then it's Die Harder, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah, that's 4, and then there was A
Cody
Good Day. Yeah, and then A Good Day to Die Hard, and that was the 5th one. And they're talking about doing another Die Hard, but with a younger John McClane. But you know.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, you know, that was something right though. You know, what they should do is, you know, bring it. Yeah, they should bring it back to Die Hard with a Vengeance. You know, bring it back to that, because you know that was when we last saw the real John McClane. You know, now we're seeing just Bruce Willis. You know, going with the punches and playing John McClane. You know, and plus, you know, with Live Free or Die Hard and Good Day to Die Hard, you know, he suddenly became superhuman, you know, jumping through windows and taking on fighter jets with a semi trucks, shit like that. I mean,
are all the sequels good though, or no?
You know, I heard, I saw Live Free to Die Hard, and you know, I would like to see the unrated version because you know they really tried to get everybody in the. They were trying to get everybody in the theaters with that 13 rating.
Right.
So yeah, you know, in A Good Day, Die Hard, you know, and I heard like mixed reviews on that. You know, I mean, people liked it because you know it's not really Die Hard. You know, it's pretty much a superhuman Bruce Willis. You know, so it wasn't a normal guy doing extraordinary things. You know, it was extraordinary guy doing extraordinary things, and nobody didn't want to see that. You know, not the real fans of Die Hard. You know, the last time we saw normal guy doing extraordinary things was with Die Hard with a Vengeance, and we wanted to keep going with that, but unfortunately we couldn't. And you know, now that we got the partner thing going, you know, Bruce Willis, he got to have, McClane, he got to have help. You know, with this trend that's going on. So, you know, hey, it just became a mess, you know. You know, if you want to watch the Die Hard movie, just watch the first 3. You're good with that.
Huh, okay.
So, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was off track.
Yeah. That's okay. I go off tangent in my reviews anyway. All right. Okay. After the Collateral Damage, I did another movie, a very familiar movie. As a matter of fact, I went back to the well with this movie, Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines.
Yeah, wow. By the time this came out, it was no longer like a big event that a Terminator movie's out. It just wasn't. It didn't feel as amazing. It felt too familiar in a lot of ways. It's like the same premise again, in a weird way, but it's still different enough to make it worth making a movie. The beginning was like comical when he put the gay guy sunglasses on and talked to the hand and all that. It was just like, oh my god. It just felt very odd that way. And
Take off your clothes.
yeah, take off your clothes and give them to me. Like, it was just so different. Whoa,
bitch! Wait your turn.
Yeah, it was different in part two. There was humor, but I don't know. It seemed, and they even cut out some of the humor in part two in the theatrical cut. So that was some good decisions, like when Arnold smiled and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this movie, I watched it a couple times. I watched it like 10 or 15 times probably in my life. It's another case of like it's Terminator when you've watched part 1 and 2 too many times. You just watch this one.
Yeah. Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. This was the movie that we were waiting on. We were waiting on, even though some people will say that the Terminator films ended with the ending of Judgment Day. But they thought that there was another story here, so they did Rise of the Machines. They did the pre-apocalyptic storyline, and I gotta say, it wasn't that bad of an idea. I mean, I kind of liked the pre-apocalyptic storyline, and I liked the twist at the end that because it was pretty much real life.
Right.
Computer programs are one day, if not done right, they're one day gonna take over the world and even destroy the world. So yeah,
already invading your privacy. So yeah, that's the next step.
Yep. I don't know why people still using iCloud.
Yeah.
But hey, that's Hollywood for you. I'm sorry, celebs, but yeah, you guys get out of the cloud, will you?
All right. Get your head out of the clouds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to go back to Collateral Damage again a little bit because that movie was pretty good, and that movie you should not sleep on too. That movie was a very, very good movie. You should not ignore it. You should really get on that, and that was a real good movie. So yeah, check that movie out, Collateral Damage. One of Arnold's best movies. Yeah. One of his best movies. It deserved a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, yeah, but yeah, with Terminator 3 though, I remember reading message boards back in the day, back when his website called movies.com was still around. And I remember reading message boards about the new Terminator that was in this movie. Yeah, a female Terminator. Yeah, played by Kristanna Loken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people know who she is, but if anybody who's a fan of Mortal Kombat, the entire franchise, not just the video games, but if you like the movies too, you might remember this TV show called Mortal Kombat Conquest, and Kristanna Loken was in that show, and she was doing some pretty good fight scenes in there too. So yeah, man, she was a pretty good pick for this movie,
Yeah.
Yeah, she held her own against Arnold in that fight too, and in that bathroom fight. She really held her own.
Yeah, she hit her with a urinal.
Yeah, Mega Swirly. Yeah.
Ah.
He dunked their head right in that toilet. Mega Swirly. I keep screaming that every time that happens. Mega Swirly. But that was a real good movie. Yeah. She actually wanted to get thrown around. She could take a hit. That chick is tough. Too
Yep.
bad she never. Too bad she never. Really climbed up the Hollywood ladder. She doing.
Yeah, now she does indie movies.
Yeah, in the movie, straight to video stuff. I saw her in this one movie called Gangland. I saw her in that movie, and she got killed in it. But she did a TV show called Painkiller Jane, which was a pretty good show on Sabotage Channel a few years back. So Kristanna Loken, she haven't climbed up the ladder, but she's pretty good though. She gotta get some attention to her too. So
Yeah.
Look up her filmography, see what other movies that she's in, and check her out because not only she's a real fine ass chick, but she's a pretty damn good actress too. So yeah, man, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. It was a nice little touch, but it did not hit the mark the way Terminator 2 did, and pretty much that was starting to go on a decline on Schwarzenegger's career because, after that movie, he did another movie called Around the World in 80 Days, which he was not the star in. It was just a movie that he was in,
Yeah, I never even knew he was in that.
Yeah. It was one of those, I guess it was one of those blink if you missed it roles, Yeah, because it was like a short. It was a short role for him. He was pretty much a cameo, I think. But yeah, it was a Jackie Chan movie though. It was a Jackie Chan movie, but Schwarzenegger was in it. But it wasn't Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan or Jackie Chan and Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a Jackie Chan vehicle. So yeah. Anybody who's a fan of Jackie, they will check out that movie.
I'm into the Rush Hour movies, but
yeah, Rush Hour. Yeah, that was Jackie's that was his great American experience. To Rush Hour. The first two was much better.
Oh, yeah. Rush Hour 3, I didn't like that much.
Yeah, I'll tell you. At least we got Amber Rose in that movie. But yeah. Okay, yeah. And then, after 2004, Gray Davis was not doing his job. So I declared myself to become the governor of California.
Senator Gray Davis.
Yeah.
Gray Davis.
Yep. So yeah, after 2004, Arnold spent 8 years running in the California office in Sacramento as governor. And well, I don't know nothing about that because I don't live in California, so I don't know what he did over there.
If people liked him, yeah. I think he had a pretty good approval rating.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he ran for 2 terms, so he
yeah.
As a Republican governor, he ran for 2 terms, and like I said, I don't know, I don't know nothing about that. But yeah, hey, you did the governor job, you did the governor position. Good for you, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Great job there. Yeah, but in that time frame, he did the Expendables. He did that cool cameo role. You got the 3 Johns in that movie. You got John McClane, John Rambo, and John Matrix all in the same room, and it was a real cool scene. Legendary. Right. That's why I said that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time. That's why I said that. So yeah. One of the reasons, So yeah, man, the Expendables in 2010, and then here we go. Then Arnold, he was really back. 2012, after the governor position was fulfilled, he went back into acting. And wait a minute, before I get into Expendables 2, I want to mention another cameo in another movie that he showed up in.
Oh, Walking Tall, yeah.
No, wrong one. The Rundown. That's that's Dwayne Johnson movie you're thinking about.
Well, I never saw that, but I know he was in The Walking Tall. When The Rock was walking into the place, he said, "Have fun."
No, that was Rundown.
Was it?
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, he was walking into the club, As he was walking in, Schwarzenegger was walking out, and he said to him, "Have fun."
Yeah.
Dwayne like,
"Have fun." I will, man, and I'm gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And do a lot more steroids than you did.
Yeah. Yeah, people will say that was the torch being passed.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger passing the torch to Dwayne.
The Rock should have been Terminator. We should stop having Arnold as Terminator.
Yeah.
He's too old for it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dwayne, he said, Schwarzenegger said, "Have fun," and Dwayne, he didn't say that, but yeah, he did have fun. He's still having fun, People, make sure you check out Baywatch. It comes out in theaters today. So yeah, this Memorial Day weekend, check out that movie Baywatch. Dwayne Johnson is in it. I have not seen it yet, but I'm promoting it right now. Yeah, check out that movie Baywatch, though. Based off of the old TV show, but they're gonna make it funny.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Enough with that. Going on tangent again. Yeah, 2012. He came back for real this time, and he did the Expendables 2. And they did that real cool scene at the end of the movie with all three Johns again. You had John Magic, John McClane, and John Rambo. Yeah, all three of them again, standing side by side, blasting away the enemy. That was real cool.
Yeah.
I love that movie, Love that movie. Love all three Expendables movies, but yeah, even though this is my favorite one out of all of them, I love that. I love part 2 very, very much because they had that real good scene with the three Johns.
Well, I love part 2 the most because I love Van Damme movies.
Oh yeah,
he's my favorite. So not more than Arnold or anything, but he's like one of my favorite guys in the world for movies, and yeah, like him being with all these guys, that was just perfect to me, man.
Oh yeah. Just seen him there, Just seen him there, playing the villain. Yeah, because it's not very common that you see him play a villain. So yeah, see him play a villain in Expendables 2. Yeah, it was very, very cool, man. I love that. I love seeing that. Seeing him and Stallone just throw down, man. I tell you, throw down. They were going hard, man. Yeah. Even though it ended a little bit quick, Yeah, Stallone is not as young as he used to be. So But yeah, that fight scene, real cool, seeing those guys just collide like that, seeing Schwarzenegger and Bruce Willis, riding around in that electric car, the hybrid, Schwarzenegger, he ripped the door off, he get it. Yeah, my shoe's bigger than this car. Yeah, so Schwarzenegger, yeah, he's shooting the bad guys on one end. Yeah, Bruce Willis, he got his gun. He's shooting bad guys on his end. Stallone, he's going after Van Damme. He's shooting everybody. Chuck Norris is in the movie, and he made the hint that he might not be coming back, but then he showed up anyway because. Because people are expecting to see a lot of their favorites, even though nobody really expecting to see Chuck Norris, because last time you seen Chuck Norris is late at night when you watch the Total Gym, infomercial.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Chuck Norris, he's pretty much retired. He's retired. Yeah, after Walker, he retired. You know.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, yeah. After that show, he retired. So yeah, he's collecting his residuals.
Mm-hmm.
And he get a lot more money with that Total Gem. You know,
Yeah.
he and Christy Brinkley, they collecting that money with that Total Gem. So yeah, they're doing. Everybody doing fine. But that movie, The Expendables 2, real hard hitting. Boom. Real explosive. Boom. Gotta love that movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, Expendables 2, awesome. Awesome. Even though it was a huge ensemble, it wasn't a Schwarzenegger movie. It was a movie Schwarzenegger was in. It was still awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, things starting to really change up though. Things starting to really change up, in 2000 for Schwarzenegger because he know that he's not the big guy that he used to be. He's not the big action star that he used to be. The game has changed. You got Dwayne Johnson. He's the top action star now. Like I said, Baywatch comes out today. Check it out. It's an action movie. Dwayne Johnson is in it. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson. He's the certified action star now. Jason Statham. He's a certified action star now. He's gonna be taking on a huge shark. In a movie called Meg. So yeah, check that movie out when it comes out in the summer, I think. Yeah, yeah. And then, believe it or not, Tom Cruise is a big action star now. So
Yeah, the Mummy.
Yeah, man. The MI films, and then you got the Mummy that's coming out on June 9th. So check that out, please. So so yeah, man. Schwarzenegger and Stallone. They're not the big guys no more. Even Bruce Willis. As a matter of fact, our action stars are not the big guys that they used to be. Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Willis, Snipes, Van Damme, Seagal.
Right.
Yeah, it's time. They pretty much stepping aside, and then these young cats are coming in. Even though Dwayne is not really that young these days, he's like 46 years old, but still,
He's not even young anymore.
Yeah, Statham, he's not really that young either, but still, these young cats are coming in though,
Yeah.
and taking shit over. Tom Cruise not really that young either. That dude, he's
like 55, I think.
Yeah, he's in his mid-50s and he's still cutting edge. He's doing his own shit, literally. I mean, last Mission Impossible film that he did, him hanging off the plane, that was actually him hanging off the side of the plane. Okay, This dude, he is a fucking daredevil, man. I tip my hat off to Tom Cruise, Jack. If I was wearing a hat with the brim on the front, I would tip my hat to Tom Cruise on that one, Jack. Man, he is the man right now. Okay, and that dude, he gives 110%. He turns his shit up to 11. Every single film role he does, he turned up to 11. He cannot sleep on Tom Cruise. Okay. So yeah, Expendables 2, awesome film. Okay, and then in 2013, I came back with another role, another movie, and it's called The Last Stand.
That was great. Genesys Rodriguez was so hot, man. And the whole movie was action-packed, and it was a great story, great directing from the director who did I Saw the Devil, and great villain, nice cars, hot chicks, thoughtful story, a ridiculous premise, the whole thing, them taking these guys on, and old small town sheriff and stuff taking on these drug cartel guys, but I mean, it's what you'd call like a cute story. And if it's gonna happen, you might as well have Arnold do it, and it's more believable with him than the regular-looking sheriff.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I just watched that recently too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, The Last Stand. Yeah, saw this movie. Yeah, I saw it. I got it. Excellent movie. Excellent movie. Yeah. Schwarzenegger coming in, Johnny Knoxville, Jackass Knoxville, I call him. Yeah, he's helping him out. He's the deputy sheriff. But yeah. But yeah, Jackass Knoxville, he's I guess he's trying to go legit too, because he's known for the abuse yourself stunts from the old TV show, the old MTV show, Jackass. Yeah, he and his boys, Steve-O and B-Man, and rest of those cats, doing those crazy pranks, and hurting each other, porta potty, shooting in the air, and then this to the side, shit all over the stuff. That's crazy stuff like that, Yeah, for him to go from there to doing a movie with Schwarzenegger, and then he voiced Leonardo in the 2 Ninja Turtle films, which I will be doing a review on in the future. So keep a lookout for that.
Cool.
So, yeah, you got a hand to him. Yeah, I respect that. Good job for Jackass Knoxville.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, Schwarzenegger in this movie though, yeah, he really came back on this one. Yeah, this was real comeback role. Yeah, he really came back on this one.
Yep.
But the only thing is that with Schwarzenegger, comparing him to Stallone, how Stallone came back, he went straight to the well. And he came back with Rocky Balboa.
Right.
Came back with Rambo. And then,
then he tried other stuff. Yeah, Arnold tried other stuff, then went back to the well.
Yeah, it didn't work for him. Yeah. It's not working for him, he got these other movies here, when he came back, from he's a governor position, and he doing the comeback roles, other comeback roles, his second go around and comebacks, it's not really going well for him, Well, as far as doing the movie by himself.
Well, money-wise, it's not good. Like, the movies are pretty good, but nobody's watching them. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Last Stand, real good movie, but nobody did not give it a chance. So because Schwarzenegger, he's in his 60s at this point. So he's not.
And he cheated on his wife and stuff, so a lot of people hold that against him. So that there's that whole crowd of people who won't watch because of that. There's a whole bunch of weird things,
People pretty much turned on him.
Yeah,
people pretty much turned on him because he proved that he's human and he made a mistake. He cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
For years. So that was messed up. I was a little crushed when I heard it. But yeah, forget about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his film career. I ain't talking about his life. We're throwing pieces of his life in this review. But yeah, in 2013, I came back again with another movie, and it's another collaboration with Sylvester Stallone, a very good dear friend of mine. I wish he was a dear friend of mine. Sylvester Stallone, a dear friend of mine, and it's called The Escape Plan. Originally called The Tomb.
Right.
Yeah, originally called The Tomb, but they switched it to Escape Plan. I guess The Tomb was the working title, But hey, they put that title in the movie though, as far as the prison is concerned, it was called The Tomb. So they escaped from the tomb. That was their escape plan, escaping from the tomb. So
not one of my favorites. I really don't care for the movie at all. It's when you put those two guys together, like, to have a movie that's so low key is just bizarre to me. Like, Tango and Cash is far better than this movie, and that's when that's low key in the world. So imagine this whole thing. I mean, it's just so weird to me that that they got together and that's what they decided to do. That is just probably the main disappointing part of it. It just seemed like if you're getting together, it just seems like you should aim higher, and they didn't. So I don't know. It kind of felt flat to me.
Yeah, man, I tell you, yeah, Escape Plan, yeah, it was one of those movies that was a little bit too late, you know. But at the same time, I understand why they did it so late because not because that Schwarzenegger was governor, but because back in the '80s, when it was a good time to get these two cats together, it was not a good time because they were serious rivals, at that time.
Yeah, right. It was they should have got together when they were younger. Exactly.
Yeah, I remember Schwarzenegger. Not Schwarzenegger. I remember Stallone saying in an interview that these two guys, they were like Cain and Abel.
Right.
They really did not like each other at first because because they were competing constantly. Yeah, who had the bigger movie? Who had the bigger muscles in the movie? Who killed the most people in the movie? I mean, they were like, it was like a blood feud with these guys, and yeah, those were going back and forth in the box office. And Stallone, he was, faring less at the time because he was very big in the '80s. Very big in the '80s, but then Stallone was starting to climb up in the '90s. That's why in the previous reviews that I've done with Demolition Man and Specialists and Assassins, and I did a review on Daylight. I would like to one day, but Daylight, those were his best movies though. In the '90s, those Stallone's best movies in my personal opinion. Yeah, man. Stallone's movies in the '90s, and then you had Schwarzenegger's movie in the '90s, which was, True Lies and Terminator and Total Recall and Twins and Red Heat. Wait, no, that's '88. Twins, that was in '88. But yeah, Total Recall and Last Action Hero and Terminator 2 and True Lies and Eraser.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, those were the movies that he was going. The movie that he was really jamming with. But with the exception of True Lies, those weren't, or with the exception of True Lies and Terminator 2, those weren't the big movies. But with Stallone though, he had the better movies in my opinion. And those, compared to the movie I just named off, he had the better movies in my opinion because and plus he had Just Dredd too, but that wasn't a great movie.
Demolition Man.
But anyway, they were really going at it back in those days, and for them to finally do a movie now,
right?
Finally do a movie now, I also heard Stallone in an interview saying, now you agree now to do a movie now that we're washed up has-beens.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Escape Plan, great premise, great way to get them finally together, just those two. Great way to get them finally together, and you had Jesus, Jim Caviezel, he played Jesus in Passion.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's most famous for. He did a movie with Jennifer Lopez called Angel Eyes, But yeah, Jim Caviezel, he played the warden in this movie.
Right.
Real good guy, and Vinnie Jones was crazy ass,
Yeah.
Vinnie Jones, I really like that dude, boy. He played the craziest motherfuckers in every single one of his movies, man. Yeah. Him firing off every single line, and he using that natural British accent and that voice, and that grunt and that grunting voice, Those British cats, they take custom to a whole other level. Yeah, Vinny Jones.
Yeah.
Crazy motherfucker. He playing the prison warden in this movie. Yeah. Not the warden. He playing the guard in this movie. Yeah. The head guard. Yeah, Escape Plan. I really liked that movie too. Yeah, I give that another watch, and I'll give it another watch. Real cool though. Real cool. Real cool putting those guys together. Finally, all this time. 2013. That was a good year for him. Yeah. And then 2014, I did another movie. I'm really working. Yeah, he's really working, boy. Year, literally, like year after year. Shit. Yeah, he keeping busy. Yeah. Yeah, but 2014, did another movie. It's called Sabotage. Yeah, he played a DEA cop agent. Yeah, DEA agent. Yeah, they're not cops, they're agents. Yeah, he playing DEA. Drug enforcement. Yep. And he gets his team, man. Yeah. You seen the movie? You know what's up.
Yeah, I got the Blu-ray and everything. I like that movie. It's a solid movie to me. It moves along. It's a good story. A lot of characters, but they're all very unique. And you don't like them all, but you definitely know them all. So it's easy to follow. And his team, you see how they work together, and it's you see how they all fall apart one by one. It's a really great story, actually. So I actually I enjoy this one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I tell you, yeah. Schwarzenegger, Joe Manganiello, Sofia Vergara's husband,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Real good. Real. Not much I can say about the movie because I have not seen the movie yet. Still, with all this time.
Yeah, it's good. You won't regret it. It's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out though. I will check it out. Yeah. Need that. It's gonna be a part of my collection. It's gonna be in the stack of crap that nobody else watches. Good crap. Good crap. Gonna be in that stack and nobody else watches. So yeah, man. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna go buy it. I'll check it out. Yeah. And when I broadcast that movie, you will know that I have seen it. So yeah. Sabotage. Every time I hear that title, every time I hear that word, I keep thinking about the Beastie Boys, man. I can't stand it. I know you're bad. Yeah. Sabotage.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to the 80s on that one. Yeah. Real cool. Okay, here we go. Also in 2014. Yeah, Stu. 2 movies a year. He's doing it again. 2014, he's working diligently, and he came back one more time, really. He came back in Expendables 3.
Right.
Even though we barely see him in this one.
Right.
Because the movie was more about Stallone dropping his old team, and he's recruiting these young lions here, these young cats, and recruiting these fresh faces, to do this mission, Yep. There really wasn't no room for the old guys, and unfortunately, Schwarzenegger was one of them. There's no room for them.
Yeah.
But as always, come back together, and you hit hard with it. Real good moments for Schwarzenegger. I'll tell you that. Yeah, he set the roll, not that roll. He set the line. Yeah, get in the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Come on.
Yeah, he said that line, And of course, I am back. Yeah, hey, he got them out of that cave, when they got caved in. Yeah, he got them out of it with that that digging machine,
Right.
which looks pretty similar to the machine that he was fighting.
Total Recall.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I tell you, man. They know how to put those throwbacks in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Expendables 3, Schwarzenegger, he did not have, most memorable role. Anybody that had not seen the previous Expendables films, you'd be surprised to see him, walk up to Stallone at the hospital, what? So Arnold Schwarzenegger's in this one too? That was a real good moment for, fresh eyes. But yeah, Expendables 3, man. It was the shit. Still the shit. I'll still watch the shit.
Yeah.
Because it's Expendables. That's why, Duh. Favorite one out of all of them. But then loves 2. And then, 3. Love that too. Yeah, Ronda Rousey in that movie. So yeah, of course I'm gonna love her. Okay, man. Yeah, after Expendables 3, I did another movie, and it was a very, very different kind of role for him. I mean, this movie, kind of a horror movie. He dealt with zombies. Yeah, but he played a dad that was trying to save his daughter from a zombie attack. Poor girl got bit, and she was turning, but tried to keep her human. It was a very touching story. I tell you, yeah, Maggie, 15, yeah, very, very, very different movie.
Right.
Very touching story. I really liked it. Yeah, man, Maggie. Yeah, what'd you think of that? What'd you think about that?
I didn't say nothing because I haven't finished it yet. I watched it. I got like 25 minutes in. Something came up. I had to stop, and I never went to put it back and finish, unfortunately. So I can't say nothing yet, but
yeah, man,
we'll see.
Movies it's a bit slow, a bit slow paced, but still, it's all about the story.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to save his daughter. A dad trying to save his daughter.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't blowing up shit. He ain't punching nobody out. He's not shooting nobody. Yeah, the movie is more about heart than anything else.
Right.
Yeah, that was a very different role for Schwarzenegger. Things are really shifting. And then also in 2015, he went back to the well again. This time, movie Terminator Genesys.
Yeah, he's back, and he said, well, we'll have to explain my age, and they do that.
Yeah.
They do a lot of CGI to show old Arnold and stuff. They never go to Terminator 2 Arnold, though. They always seem to do Terminator 1 Arnold whenever they go back with that, but that's still cool. It's even more nostalgic in a weird way, but I think he looked perfect in Terminator 2, so it would be cool to see him like that, but it's whatever. So, yeah, I mean, the only thing this movie lacked, it really didn't have too many action shootouts like in the part 2, the great mall scene and the chase on the highway, and then when he shot all the cops from what's it called? Skynet, I guess. When he kicks the desk out of the window and shoots everybody, like those kinds of things are not there. Like, and the other thing is that whenever they go back in time and revisit old moments in the world of Terminator, they replace all the actors with like other people, and that just like takes me out of it. Even the cop who was chasing Kyle Reese was like a Chinese guy this time, and then Kyle Reese was so terribly cast, and it's amazing because Sarah Connor was perfectly cast. Like, I could see that girl grown up to look exactly like Linda Hamilton, and this guy could not be further from what's his name? It's escaping me right now. But
You talking about the Captain
Kyle
Planet?
Reese.
Oh, Kyle Reese. Yeah, Jack Courtney. Yeah.
So, yeah, no, the one who played him for real. I'm trying to think of his name, but yeah, it's just it was all right, pretty cool, but those things really messed with me, and I was sad to not see a lot of action scenes, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, Terminator Genesys, you know. I see what they're going with it. I see where they were going with it. You know, give you a nice little familiarity.
Yeah.
You know, and then they hit you with that swerve. You know. Terminator. You know, he's approaching those three punks. You know, one of them playing the Bill Paxton role badly. Yeah. But yeah, you know. I see where they're going with it. You know, yeah, your clothes, give them to me now. You won't be needing his clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you.
Right.
Oh shit! Wait a minute, where we going with this? I mean, digital Arnold, and you got real Arnold. What the hell?
Yeah.
And they got into a fight. Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah, it was real cool to see how a Terminator will fight another Terminator, you know. And the Terminator is not liquid metal, so you know, it's a real good even fight. You know, both same models going at it. Ooh, one on one, taking on model 1-on-1, and they took each other out. Well, actually, you know, old Arnold took young Arnold out, but
yeah.
Yeah, it was real cool though. That was one of the best words I ever seen in the movie though. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tell you something though. You know, with the tech that they used to get young Arnold, 84 Arnold in this movie, you know, it was a little bit better than the one that they did for Terminator Salvation. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah, seeing Arnold's face on that bodybuilder's body, you know, that was a very cool moment in Salvation. But you know, you see you know, you see that type of tech again, and you see it in this movie. You know, you see it lasts a little bit longer because you know technology has progressed a little bit more. So you know, you see young Arnold a little bit longer in that fight, but you know, you still got to get fucked up. So yeah, yeah, you know, and then Emilia Clarke playing Sarah Connor, you know, excellent duplicate for Linda Hamilton, you know. I mean, I'm more used to her with that super bleach blonde wig and you know that she wears in Game of Thrones. I'm more used to seeing her. You know.
Oh yeah.
And I used to seeing her as a brunette, as a natural brunette. So you know, seeing her in that movie, you know, yeah, she looked just like Linda Hamilton. Yeah, that was a nice little she was a real good shoe in for young Linda Hamilton. Yeah, so yeah, man, I tell you, that was very, 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 very well thought out. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and then they got Jack Courtney to play Kyle Reese, but you know, a lot of people shit on Jack Courtney. I feel sorry for that cat. A lot of people shit on him. So you know,
it sucks.
I mean, you know, Suicide Squad. You know, yeah. I did not see that movie yet, even though I got it. I've seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you know, him playing Captain Boomerang in that movie. I heard that he was okay. You know. So okay, yeah, awesome. You know, Terminator Genesis. You know, and with the word Genesis being spelled the way it was, you can see why. You know, if you watch the movie, you see why, because Genesis was the name of the program that was going to destroy the world. You know, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Genesis was pretty much Skynet, and they were pretty much going with the storyline in Salvation, in Rise of Machines and Salvation. They were mixing those two together,
Right.
and having Skynet not as a supercomputer but as a super virus.
Yeah.
So a super program. It's all about program. I understand that. It's all about program, but a supercomputer could run a program also, and they should have just gone with that. I mean, that Terminator 2 ride at Universal Studios, Skynet was a supercomputer.
Yeah.
In that ride. So yeah, they should have just gone with that.
Right.
What's wrong with having a supercomputer? I want to see a supercomputer.
Right.
A giant computer that's big enough, that's bigger than most neighborhoods. I want to see that. People coming in trying to destroy that. People fighting. Fighting for the fate of the world. The resistance. They're trying to blow up Skynet. I want to see that. I don't want to see them try and put in a program to dismantle Skynet from the inside. I don't want to see it as software. I want to see it as a hardware. Damn it. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, some point in the past, I want to see a Terminator movie that is set in the future. Set in the future.
Right.
That way you got the resistance, all those soldiers coming in, taking out Terminators, getting taken out by Terminators, shooting down the HKs, the flying ones and the tanks shooting them down, blowing them up. I want to see something like that, Kyle Reese's, I want to see Kyle Reese's his nightmare come true. That's what I want to see, That's a movie I want to see. Yeah. And we are not getting that.
No.
They still want us to be in modern times. Cool to have time travel. Okay, it's cool to have time travel. I like time travel. I've seen Back to the Future over 100 times. So, time travel is very awesome. But I want to see what happens now. Not now as in modern times, but now as in the future. That's a term I want to get into.
Yep.
Hopefully we get it in this next Terminator movie, which I will get to. But right now, it's just
Please tell me we're done, because I'm like about to throw up from not eating for the entire. It's like 1 o'clock now, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
He was not in any more movies, was he?
Yeah, because it's pretty much finished here. I mean, there's another movie he got coming out called Aftermath. That's coming out this year, and then there's another movie being planned called Why We're Killing Gunther, and there's another movie being planned called Journey to China: The Mystery of Iron Mask, and another movie being planned called Blanco. And then
all these movies.
Yeah. These are feature movies.
At least he's working, so that's good.
Yeah, and then there was recent news about another Terminator movie being produced by James Cameron, directed by another guy, but starring Schwarzenegger. Now, whatever they're gonna do with that, please set it in the future. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we're pretty much done here with the Arnold review because he's not gonna do Expendables 4. If Stallone's not doing it, he's not gonna do it. He said that too.
Oh, yeah.
He walked away from the project when Stallone did. So yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, man. So yeah. This is pretty much it. After
Cool.
Terminator Salvation, after Terminator Genesis,
Well, it was a great time, man, going through all of them. Thanks for inviting me on, dude. It was quite the journey to relive every Arnold Schwarzenegger movie to some degree. And hopefully we got people to get into them and they'll check out the movies that we really recommended,
Yeah, man. Okay. Right quick, how would you rate all of these movies?
Oh, as a career, I mean, I still give them a 9 out of 10. I mean, who's had a career like this? I mean, so many blockbusters, even the ones that aren't really that good are still watchable. The ones that are just regular are still really good if you're a fan of his. So, I mean, and then the ones he did do that are incredible are like nobody really has movies like that on their list, that many like that. So, yeah, I still give him a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here. Same here. 9 out of 10. Yeah. He had a lot of hits, very few misses, and then he got a lot of misses, and then he got like dismal hits. It was his career is pretty much like the stock market.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the Dow Jones, those lines, they never lie.
Right.
The NASDAQ, those numbers, they never lie.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I can say about his career. He's pretty much like the stock market. It was up and then it went down a little bit. Up and then it went down.
It happens.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I said 9 out of 10, Jack. Yeah,
Cool.
it was lots of hits, lots of misses. And then get the dismal hits. Yeah, we get some misses. And then now, what's going to be happening in the future, we don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm willing to find out, Can't wait to see what 70-year-old Arnold is going to do. Another 10 years, man. Let's see 10 more years of films. Let's see him do it, man.
Hopefully.
So yeah. That was our review, and we're sticking to it. So yeah, man. Yeah, everybody out there, anybody that's watching this, whether it's 5 of you or 6 of you, thanks for checking us out. And now, usually I do this on Saturdays, and starting next week. Back next week, Jack. I'm coming back with another movie review next Saturday. Not this Saturday, as in tomorrow, because I'm not doing nothing. Holiday weekend, Jack. Holiday weekend, I'm going to be watching a lot of soldiers. I'm going to watch some military films. I do that every single year, especially on Memorial Day. I watch a military film because we're honoring the soldiers.
Yeah.
The ones that are still fighting right now. The ones that's recruiting themselves right now. The one that are enlisting themselves right now, and the ones that have fallen. Honoring the soldiers, Memorial Day. Yeah, so no more normal movie reviews gonna be coming this weekend, this Saturday. But yeah, next week, man, I'm coming back. I'm coming back with another horror review. So stick around, Jack, because it's gonna be big. Gonna have this killer taking on this killer. one with this and another. He's covered with this. And speaking of that killer is covered with this, and he's wielding this big sucker. If you don't know who the hell he is, then why are you watching this channel? So, everybody knows I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. And speaking of Friday the 13th, if you have a PS4, if you have an Xbox One, if you're on Steam, download Friday the 13th, the game, right now. It is here, finally. Get this motherfucker right now. And if you're waiting on the physical copy that's going to be coming in, not soon, but if you're waiting on that, then cool, wait on it. I know I am, because I cannot wait to kill anybody in multiplayer and in single player as Jason. So, we're going to get it going, baby. They're going to get it going. Next week, Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, y'all keep it locked right here. Check out the other reviews right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, have a great Memorial Day and show off.